This ain't a Range Rover. Pull on Cybertruck, baby.
Oklahoma City. That's the location for the Timberwolves. Defense. Do not sleep on Julius Randle, or you'll be left in the dust. His team will rally behind his fight. It's the Western Conference Finals here on 2K Sports, and it's Game 5 action with the series at 3-1. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Oklahoma City. They've got it back on their home court, Greg. A great shot to close it out tonight and advance to the finals.
But they can't get caught looking ahead. Keep your focus and bring your best. Close out games like this, you expect maximum effort.
Randle dishes to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Here's Dort. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Out to the wing. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And he goes right over Hartenstein and slams it down.
The Frenchman doesn't mess around down there. Gobert, what a vicious throwdown.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And here are the Thunder now. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard. Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a...
Oh, man!
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
Outside, Dort. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Dort a screen on McDaniel. The Thunder with another miss.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Holmgren against it. Shoots a fader. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Can they get it? Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I did catch up with the Thunder's head coach, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the lane.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Outside Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
It's stolen by Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 11. 13 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And that's 15 points for Anthony Edwards. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Williams looking around. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Alexander Walker, and he comes up with the deuce.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Williams, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Alexander Walker. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
3-on-3. Here's Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
In transition, Randall extremely mobile for a power forward.
I see him.
Now here's Williams. He has 5. Down low. 3 seconds left. And the slam by Williams.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And so it's Minnesota up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this.